so right, sweet tree roots run deep, high up, but you never look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with fruit. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me where the grip from
Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Just about ready to go. And on the hill for the Cubs, Tanner Houck. What do you have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Ready to go now. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hard hit left side. Witt over to first. Turner is out. Now batting Jarren Duran. Now he steps off to reset. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, and he held up. 1 out, base is empty. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw in there safely.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores. Lau at the plate.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
0-1.
2 out, space is empty. On the ground right side. Over to first. Lau out on the play. And that is that.
We gon' make it epic, epic, epic. We gon' make it epic, epic, yeah.
Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. This is Bryson's stop. That one not close. And that's ball one. Swung on, belted. Durant flying after this one. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for third. The relay.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up. He stayed short to the baseball, and he was thinking triple right out of the box.
And now here is Bobby Witt Jr. Wood snags it. Runner tags for home. Now a relay to the plate. In there. He's safe. And Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike one. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
I ain't about to pick you, but I probably send a cap. I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow. I made it back.
Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Houck back to work. That's off the mark, and that is ball one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. And digging in for Philadelphia, James Wood. And that misses. 1-0. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. And he beats it. He's safe. Shea Langoliers, the next to hit. There goes the runner. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. Out. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, Ian Happ up to hit. Ball
That's a
one,
ball.
no strikes.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1. Ball, that's in.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count
balls, 2
sometimes
strikes.
can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So up next, Sal Frelick. Right side, Wood. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. Michael Bush now at the plate. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Tied up here in the early going. In the air, left field, down the line. Hernandez on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Outside low, ball one.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Frelick ranging back up against the wall and brings it in. Brendan Donovan stands in for the Phillies. Line drive, caught.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
That one the other way. In time to Bush, and they get Turner for the out. Third out.
I put in work. Now watch me.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Chicago, Gabriel Moreno. Cut on and lifted in the air. Duran makes his way towards it and makes the grab. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Oh, that's foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Tatis getting the start in right, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Hit weakly on the ground, and that's just foul.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Two outs. And that'll fall for a base hit. Tatis around second, and they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Wheeler with a throw over. Stop. Back in on a dive. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wheeler over to first. Stop. Dives back in safely. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And a count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. As we go to the top of the 4th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunt.
Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Runner on the go. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Into the shrubbery and out of here. That should get the dugout going. It's 3-1. And now it's Brandon Lau. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And first offering is fouled off.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 4-1. One out, base is empty. James Wood digs in now. First pitch misses. Just missed. How? Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 5-1. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 out. Now Spencer Horwitz. Fly to left his first time. And takes low for ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And that one wrapped foul. 4 runs already in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. Base hit.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now Brendan Donovan. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tatis makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these Cubs just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
A little out front there as he swings
2
through
balls,
it.
1 strike.
That catches the top part of the zone, and the count's even at 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. That's too low. And that's ball one.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
And that one missing low.
Ball, that's out.
The Phils leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Draws the walk there.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Sal Frelick will hit next. Flied to right his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Sneaks through, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Bush now in the box comes up empty with a swing there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
In the dirt. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two on, 2 outs. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. New inning getting started. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. Houck back to work. And that's outside.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So digging in, Jarren Duran.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Hard hit right side. Tosses to first, and 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows. Foul ball there.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a ground ball. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Donovan zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Rip to third. Fires across the diamond, and the Cubs go 1-2-3.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now here is Brandon Lau. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Lau measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Line to left, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Up and in, look out. Hit on the ground to short. Witt. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, no outs. Wood getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
That one ripped, but foul. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis after it. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5. Spencer Horwitz, the next to hit. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Caleb Thielbar.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-hand hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. This to third. That's a base hit as a run scores. Around second is Wood. The throw to third. He's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
The batter now, Brendan Donovan. Wood on third. Hoskins at first. One gone. This one in the air center field. Witt sizing this one up. Snags it for the second out. So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Trey Turner. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, right side. Tatis makes the grab. And that is that.
Them don't know me, word to Romy and Naomi. Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest.
Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 6th inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller. Pitch to
that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Eugenio Suarez now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Next offering misses. 1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
The batter, number 8.
At the plate, Ian Happ. He is struck out and he is walked. Outside low. Ball 1. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. On the ground right side. 4. 6.
He's out.
3 double play. And the inning is over. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach.
Home one's the count.
I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
in the Hall of your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Lau in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, right field. Tatis in position. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Sal Frelick. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And now Michael Busch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Michael Tolia, a runner at first for him, nobody out. Next offering is fouled back.
One ball.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the runner holds.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel.
Now the Cubs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. 0 for 2 in this one. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Wood nabs it, out number 2. And up next for Chicago, Parker Meadows. Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Frelick leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Thielbar back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Ripped to short. Sends it to Tolia. First out in the top of the eighth. And now for the Phillies, James Wood. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, catcher, Shea Langoliers.
And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, 2 away. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Going one. The Phillies up big in this one, and we're in the top of the eighth. Hoskins pushes it foul. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runner takes off. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And they add on. It's 9-1. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brendan Donovan. Hit on the ground to the right side. Stott over to first in time. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Outside, and that is ball 1. Swings through that.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a foul ball. Tatis waits. And delivers outside. And there's one down. And next for the Cubs, Bryson Stott. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And that is out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Langoliers down to first with it. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one upstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. And Liam Hendricks will take over on the mound. The hard-throwing Australian.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And that drops in for a strike. That one just misses. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Duran at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Turner at first, 1 gone. In the dirt. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is. Grounded to third, could be 2. Over to stop for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom of the 9th. And now Eugenio Suarez. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
On to first. One out, bottom of the ninth. Now here is Ian Happ.
Designated hitter, Ian Happ.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Cubbies with only 1 out left. So up now for Chicago, Sal Frelick. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
There was a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slide.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Turner.
He's good.
The first baseman, number 4, Michael.
Here's Michael Tolia. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses. 1-0. Junis, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No throw, safe at second. Squirts away a little bit. And that's
inside, ball
off
3.
The inside edge. And now 3 balls and a strike. And there's a foul ball. One strike away. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Frelick comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and it's 9-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And here is Gabriel Moreno on the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies take this one in a blowout. This one ends the final 9.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in mine. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? Terrible thing away. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. One plastic taking my coat from me. I blasted open shit. On the dope for me. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more. Them poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease.